Hello everybody and welcome back to more Dragon Age Inquisition.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that, and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
So you've changed your mind about me?
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
We'll see how this goes.
That is all we ask.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
For a second there, I thought the screen turned black because of an error. What? Why am I in a tree? What the hell? Of all places to drop me. In a freaking tree. More accurately, bushes. What in the world? At least spawn me over here. What the heck was that? Report to Haven's Chantry. Okay, well.
Does it trouble you?
It's stopped spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Commander Cullen.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Wow, Cullen. I can't believe this character has gone from that huddling Templar in Dragon Age Origins to Commander Cullen.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a mage, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat, they just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Operations. The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Mother Giselle is in the hinterlands, which can be found on the Ferelden side of the table. Yeah, I've heard this game is huge. Like, huge.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
They talk while I'm in this screen. The Inquisition can unlock areas, or new areas, for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operations for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now. Okay. Cost 1. Is that what the power is for? Okay. Scouts the hinterlands. Mother Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting between renegade Templars and apostate mages. The latest reports suggest that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order to the area. What is this? Secrets. If Giselle dies, any hope of Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting, find her, and protect her with their lives. I don't understand what these are. Okay, we avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars aren't aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Please scout Harding. Sure. Oh. That's cool. Although, you know, I don't really have that much choice. Like, there's so much reading to do in this game. My goodness. Not that that's a bad thing. I don't really want to start reading in case it suddenly pops and I don't have time to read it all. Well, it certainly is taking a long-ass time. Maybe that's why they provided so much reading material. I don't understand why that screen fades, if it's just going to give me a black screen and load further. Like, at least let me continue looking at that stuff. I don't know. What do I know?
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. Everyone's a little nervous around mages right now, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
What's the situation out here in the hinterlands?
We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people
The hell
always
is
said
that
that Dennett's herds
flashing
were the
by?
strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Sure if I like my character's voice yet. Change party. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. You can rest. I really wish the minimap was better. I know, I'm whining about it so much, but god damn. Hello?
Word for you.
What is it?
This could help us.
Recipe, Hinterlands Geological Survey. Okay. Not sure what that was. Seems like I need to go down there. So let's look here. Or jeez. I feel like it's so much more open. Maybe I mean, I was about to say maybe that's why the minimap isn't really functional, because it's just, I don't know, a lot bigger of an area, but still, it could at least, like, make these walls up for me, or show obstacles and stuff. I don't know. I just like to bitch, okay? I like to bitch. Well, at least we're finding a lot of stuff. Although I feel like in this game I shouldn't just explore everything possible because... Oh, hello. What's going on here?
Apostates!
Oh, rock.
The apostates have fled to the hills. Dead!
Fine work out there. Killing those vultures.
What the heck? If a codex is unlocked, then I want to be able to read it.
I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah, what is this? Astrarium allows you to unlock the secrets of the heavens, recreate the image of a constellation by connecting the stars without making the same line twice. What? Do I have to connect them all? Oh, there's the shape there. Oh wait, no, I did that wrong. Fuck. I would meant to go there first. God damn it. Constellation Judex. Depicted as a downturned sword, the constellation Judex is often called the Sword of Mercy in common parlance, even though the sword image was assigned to these stars long before Andraste's time. Judex referred to the concept of justice in ancient Tevinter, and the downturned aspect of the sword indicated a guilty verdict, which in those times generally translated to execution. Obviously, with its modern meaning and use as a symbol by the Templar Order, the old interpretation is frowned upon in scholarly circles.
Where does this lead?
What the hell was that? Huh? Yeah, in this map, well, I guess it only shows what you've explored. Jeez. Oh, does it lead to the other astrariums? Is that what it was pointing to? Perhaps. Yeah, I feel like if I just wander around everywhere, I'm going to be wandering for a long time, because the map is just so much bigger. Regarding your inquiry regarding the so-called astrariums, it is our considered belief that these are relics from a cult that existed in the pre-Andrastian era of the Tevinter Imperium. Now, what would be considered a cult in a society that worshipped the old gods? An order of magisters who believed in the destruction of the magisterium, the governing body of the Imperium that determines which mages are and are not given the magister title. The members of this order wish to return to an earlier period where dreamers ruled, and evidence indicates they operated throughout Tevinter, though primarily in the frontier areas. There they would lock away their secrets, caches of treasure, and perhaps even secret meeting places, though we have no way of knowing for certain. Unlockable only through knowledge of ancient astronomy, a practice that was, we understand, rather out of fashion in the late Tevinter period. According to our investigations, these of the astrariums could point to the secret cache if one knew the 3 constellations that map to each device present at the site. 3 constellations. Okay, so you need to visit all 3 to get to the location of the secret cache. Connected Dweomers, I don't know how to say that, in the correct configurations, and it would be revealed. Many of these relics were sought out by Andrastian cultists in the early Divine Age, the Order of the Fiery Promise in particular, and destroyed. Why? Because they believed the astrariums held together the Veil, and that destroying them would destroy the Veil, and thus the world. Such is the way of cults of any kind, that the true reasons for what they do could never truly be understood by modern minds. Alright, let's level up these people. Double daggers. Flank attack, leap through shadows, deadly strike from behind. Twin fangs. So these are all dual wielder people. Looks like you can change after you decide what to take. In the beginning, I mean. Death from above. Do more damage when firing from elevation. Oh. Pick apart enemies that are still unwounded and unwary. You do more damage to enemies that are only slightly injured. That's cool. Poisoned weapons. Oh, no, I didn't mean to take that. How do I... Did I just click on that, or did he have that before? Maybe he had that before. I think he had that before. Uh-huh. Can I look at it? Thank you. for a critical hit. Oh, that's cool. And subterfuge. Stealth. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, obviously we're gonna start here. Move faster while firing without sacrificing accuracy. Oh, that's cool. Well, I have 2 points to spend. I think I'll do this one and then get explosive shot. Solus. I guess I'll make you more utility and support. Mind Blast, the spell. Barriers draw the magic of the fate to absorb more energy. Although, I feel like he does need one more, like, actual attacking spell. Maybe I'll get him Chain Lightning. And Cassandra! Go for any disabled condition and lash out with a great blow against nearby enemies. Two-handed Battle Master, what's that? Ooh, fancy. Oh, what? I thought you had to have both to get it, but I guess not. So as long as you're connected somehow, you can get it? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see. So then I could take that, theoretically, if I had a point, because it's all connected. I see. That's actually really cool. That's really nice. Any foe that attacks you in melee? Really? Cool. Let's take it. Alright, so everybody's leveled up. A letter. Stronghold of the apostate mages. Let the fools in Redcliffe play the good mage as they always do. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer, and every worthless peasant who threw a stone, every Templar who glared in disappointment at our harrowing, deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. An unsigned letter, the scratched handwriting almost too sloppy to read. Okay. Well, boof freaking who. So... Oh. I have random quests that I didn't even know I had. Holy moly. Master of the Horses, Apostates, Rifts in the outskirts. Oh, that was a quest. Oh, okay. That's cool. Let's set the Master of Horses as active. And let's actually get to doing that. The jump is kind of weird. Like the way she lands is a little bit awkward. I want to go look at that exclamation point since it's so nearby. Maybe it's not like Dragon Age 2. Oh right, there's fall damage. Callanhead's foot. Okay. Weird. Where did that exclamation point go? Oh, was that it? Ah, derp derp. Okay. Did I just set a waypoint? I did. Jeez. Okay. Let's focus on the tasks at hand. Maybe Elfruit isn't... Yeah, that's what I was trying to say before, is like, maybe it isn't like Dragon Age 2. Maybe you do actually gather these one by one. Hello? Letter in an empty home. Rithis, I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed, he'd put you down himself. If you're here, you know he's dead, but I'm not. I'll be killing apostates and waiting for you at old Fennec's place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the Templars. Come, if you're man enough. Wow.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
That's your own brother. Yeah, see, it doesn't... What the heck? It doesn't, like, do the comparison for you. Oh, sorry. Is that... No, it's the same. +2 cunning, +2 willpower. Barrier damage bonus. It is better because of the cunning and willpower. Not that cunning's really important to my character, but the willpower is pretty nice. Oh, but I like the dragon thing. It looked nice. Oh my god. This game is overwhelming me already. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have a ton of videos where all I'm doing is running around looking at random shit, gathering random quests, and going off course, way off course.
Mother Giselle should be
It's gonna be like Kingdoms of Amalur, but worse. Like with Kingdoms of Amalur, I was like so sidetracked all the time. But with this, I feel like I'm gonna do it even more. I know I set the other thing to my active quest, but the threat remains, like it's right there on the map, so why not? Let's just do it. But we're gonna have to cut off, so I'll see you guys next time.